Hi YouTube, it's Bill here from Southern California, back with another haul video. It's been, I don't know, 10 consecutive days of triple digits. Super hot. But it's starting to cool off now just a little bit this evening. Saturday evening, the 29th or 30th of July. And I would be at the cabin right now, but it's about 25-30 degrees cooler up that mountain there. But it's actually, the rental business is going pretty good. It's booked constantly, but it's doing really well, making about $1,200 to $2,000 a month off of it, so can't complain there. Anyways, picked up some interesting things. This is a vintage Lacoste jacket, full zip jacket. Lacoste, Lacoste. Pretty nice condition. Paid $5 for this. Should be able to get 40 to 50 on it. Also picked up this. Well, there's actually more to it than this. It's just stuff I grabbed off the top. Bunch of vintage photographs and postcards, dating probably from the 1930s all the way up to the 70s, but there's some interesting ones. Let me go through them here and I'll show you a few samples. Here's a stack of old automobile photos. Here's one, Thunderbird, Connie Stevens. I think Connie Stevens was a singer back in the 50s, but mostly all of these here in this stack is Thunderbirds. Old Thunderbirds, Ford Thunderbirds. And here's an interesting one. Looks like maybe someone's collection. See a couple of older cars and a hangar with an airplane. Another one. Looks like a rat rod there. But yeah. Just have to go through these. A lot of these, I've sold some already, some of the older ones, but I only paid $20 for like 30 or 40 pounds of photos. I've already made that plus more back. Here's a nice one. It's probably from the 50s, Hawaii, Hula girl with the ukulele. I like this one a lot. Unfortunately, someone wrote on the picture, net thrower. This guy is throwing a net out into the ocean. Here's one, what a luau looks like. Surfing through the water on looks like a canoe of some sort. There's some surfers. And the hula dancing. This is the SS Sea Fiddler. This one's interesting. Unfortunately, someone's trimmed it, but this is a photo postcard, or what they call a real photo postcard. This is 1938, Amarillo, Texas. You can still make out the postcard stamp right there. But yeah, these are really collectible for some people. There's another one, not too interesting, just a deer. This is Death Valley, so this guy's pretty famous, Scotty. He has built a castle out there. This is a photo postcard. Some more, looks like a cavern of some sort. Scotty's castle, yeah, another postcard. Bunch of them here. I'm not going to go through them all, you get the idea. But yeah, I mean, some of these are pretty old. Yeah. But yeah, these seem to sell. You know, it depends on the subject matter. Like this one's kind of interesting. You know, this price sell, you know, 10, 20 bucks maybe. Here's one. Meet one of America's most spectacular cars. Oh, that's the Pegasus. Let's get the Pegasus. Mobile, yeah. Here's a, what do you call, black Americana? It's like some sort of, oh, postcard, yeah. Neat. And that's a Redwoods. Here's one, too bad this is faded out, but that's a tractor, and you can I can't really make out the name of the tractor, but clay track or something. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Anyways, this box is just filled with old photos. Let's go through. Oh, this is interesting. I haven't figured out what these are. I mean, they're actual photographs, but of like cartoons. And most of them are military related, so these may go back to like World War II or something. Yeah, pretty neat. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any ideas what these are. Oh, here's one of my favorite ones. Death Valley, 1950s. A Jeep with the, looks like a mom and then a bunch of kids inside. Yeah, I really like this one. So it's 1956 to 1957, so I guess I'm not sure of the date. Yeah. There's a couple of larger ones. Nice old car. On the back of that one, looks like the same car. And I only brought one of these out, but actually I have about a dozen of these taxidermy, like butterflies that are framed in. On the back it tells the species, the Latin species. I think I paid $20 for the whole box of these, so they actually sell. A few of them that I have are encased in a lucite box, and it's signed by an artist, so I have to look into that. But yeah, can't go wrong with these. Here's some more interesting ones. So there's another Jeep one. Oh no, it's not a Jeep, is it? I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like it is. But still, that looks like Barstow or Death Valley. There's a guy on a horse, mule. There's another tractor one. It says Kaiser Housing, Portland, Oregon. Huh, that's back in the day. Yeah, fishing. And there's these are those cartoons, but they're photos. So Miss Airborne. I mean, it's nicely drawn. Sweetheart of the 82nd Airborne. And there's nothing on the back, and they do have artist names, but I haven't. I don't know if you can see that right down there. Yeah. Not sure what those are for, but they are interesting. And then lastly, for $40, I got this. Zippo display case. Harley Davidson lighters. Yeah. Pretty nice. You know, it's got the Harley Davidson logo there, established 1903. I guess that's for the Zippo, not Harley. Yeah, really nice case. It holds 36 lighters, I think. It lights up, and I'll show you a photo of that. And also it rotates, but when I turned it on, it started to rotate and then it stopped. So I don't know if there's like a switch for that or if it's broken, but I can see up on the inside that there's a motor and everything and gears. You probably can't see that, but yeah. So anyways, this was, I think, $40, and I couldn't find any completed ones on eBay for the Harley version of these cases. I mean, there's Zippo display cases going anywhere from $100 to $300. But I think this is probably from the 80s, based on the plug switch here. You know, it's plastic, but still nicely made. It has good graphics on it. So probably I'll do an auction on this and start it at 150 and see where it goes. But yeah, pretty nice. I think I'll make some decent money on that one. Anyways, that's it for now. I haven't really been to thrift stores much because I already have about 200 pieces of clothing that I have to put on eBay. I just have to find the time to list, so I just pretty much stopped thrifting until I get all that stuff on eBay. Then I'll get back to that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.